WWOOFing farm was in the Alps outside of Chur, Switzerland's oldest city. With a young family as my hosts, I got an insider's perspective on what it takes to run an organic farm. From the fun and rather charming tasks of picking cherries and preparing them for preserves or schnapps, to the harder chores like clearing weeds from a field. Without the use of pesticides, there's an extra dose of elbow grease involved in taking care of the farm, with a lot of labor done by hand. The primary task during my stay was haying. Working together, we raked freshly mown grass to be stored in the silo for the animals this winter. I spent most of my time with Iris. She has a PhD in geosciences and is now co-running the farm and being a full-time mom to Killian, who's almost 2. The leader of the pack is Florian. Farmer, ski instructor, and hard rock aficionado. The family's ecological lifestyle is the foundation of their farming practices, which reach Switzerland's high standards for sustainability and organic certification.
We really don't use any pesticides, any chemical things, any fertilizer, whatever is usually used in the regular farming. I think that's mainly the main difference, that you try to keep us like a circle on your own farm with the fertilizer from your animals that you put onto your land. And then you get the main food back, so about 90% what you feed to the animals is your stuff. It's like an internal circle. And I think that's more or less the important thing. If you're not convinced by yourself by doing biological things, or living as ecological as you can, you will never do biological farming. So just because of money, I think people don't do that. But if it's not, if you can't live from it, then people will also not do it. Even if you would like to do it, but if you can't do a living out of it, it's just not possible. So you need both things, I think. Yeah. You need to be able to live by this, and you need the idealism, I would say, to do it. As long as we always have people that are helping us, I think we can make it. For ourselves alone, it would be too much work, especially with the weeds and all these things. But with the Imre and sometimes people like you, woofers, it works.
Iris and Florian not only made me feel welcome, they taught me something every day, giving me the basics to build on over the course of my woofing journey, and letting me share in the pride of a long day's work and love of the Alps.